Do I get the message that she's not into me? Has there been a time when you've somewhat pursued a girl who seemed like she was into you, not really, and you just really wanted to see, and she wasn't like being very direct? The issue with me asking you this question is because the guys who are a little bit more experienced in this will be able to look back with humility and think, yeah, you know what, like there was a bunch of times when it was kind of clear that a girl wasn't into me, but I didn't really see the sign, and I was really like overly invested. I really wanted to get her, so I just didn't really pick up on the signs. The issue is if you right here, right now, need to hear this advice, it's probably likely that your brain won't accept this advice, that this is for you right here, right now, that you're probably not picking up on the signs that she doesn't like you, and that's what's making you come across as creepy. A lot of girls, and even guys, don't really have the confidence to reject someone in a very upfront, straightforward way. It's quite rare for a girl to straight up look at you or to text you and say, hey, sorry, I'm not interested in a relationship with you, or I don't want to have sex with you. Wish you all the best. Goodbye. It's very rare that a girl is that upfront with it, because most girls, and even most guys, do it in this like very slyly way where they'll just start like ghosting you, and it makes you like paranoid and you start thinking about them more, or maybe they start sending you like shorter messages, or maybe they tell you like, oh, they're too busy. Most people will just kind of string you along, mostly because they don't have the confidence to reject you in a very secure, upfront, healthy way, and also because they kind of are slightly fucked in the head and they kind of like the extra, the game of you chasing them. Most people like that, even if they're not interested in you. It just gives them a feeling of importance and makes them feel good about themselves, and I'm bad for this myself. I've done this many times as well, which means that guys often are not getting a very clear upfront rejection. They're getting more of like a semi-small rejection, which most guys aren't picking up of, because most guys are simply too needy and too desperate and too clingy to realize it. Now, this is something that I really improved on as I got a little bit older. I have this attitude that if it isn't extremely clear that this girl likes me, then I just take that as a no. For me personally, if I'm considering like, dating a girl or something, I want to feel like in her mind, it's like absolutely like, fuck yes, Hamza's amazing. That's like the standard that I have. If she doesn't feel that way and it's not so clear that she's into me, then I'm not gonna like chase after some girl who's like, some vaguey, oh yeah, she might be into me, she might not. Because once you have like a level of respect for yourself, you start to increase the standards of like which you want your partners to be able to show affection and attraction towards you. Chances are right now, you might not be at that level of, security and abundance. And so any attention that a girl gives you, and she replies back to your text messages, kind of feels like, oh, well, she kind of likes me. She must like me. No, Hamza's not talking about me here. He must be talking about someone else. I'm talking about you, bro. I'm talking about you and the girl that you're into, and you just don't realize that she's already rejected you because she gives like this subtle rejection.